Hey, ST fam, Pastor Tillett, Talk with Tillett, rolling out here in the community of Fayetteville. And as I'm driving around Fayetteville and looking around, I'm thinking about this upcoming election, thinking about what we've seen with the Republicans convention and then the Democrats convention, the power, the energy. But I think we need to be really intentional this time around regarding voting. You know, you hear me oftentimes in the pulpit talk about vote, vote, vote. And you'll be hearing me say that more often now in this particular season as we approach November. I think that if we don't get out and vote, we are going to find ourselves in trouble. As a matter of fact, I think that as we are celebrating 151 years of kingdom building and the tremendous and great history of the Simon Temple AME Zion Church going back to Beaver Creek, and some of you had an opportunity, maybe you didn't, some did, listen to We Do last week as we were talking about the history of the church and the foundation that the church itself was established about 8-9 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, about maybe 95 years before the Civil Rights Movement, the Voting Rights Act. So the Black church has always been the very foundation and the heart of the African American community. It has been that. And I praise God and thank God for the church. It's the church that politicians would come through, not just today, but even some years ago, and have conversation and dialogue about what we needed done in the community. Back then, there was conversations about, of course, voting, mobilizing folk to vote. There was conversation about policy in the African American community, and I certainly know then, just like in most of our churches, that we were at the heart and the center of that. And so now, as we're getting ready to vote, and I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm not going to do that. But what I will say is that if you've been watching this political climate and season closely, you already know who to vote for. I don't need to tell you who to vote for. You already know who to vote for. Keith Tillett, I'm with her. Who you vote for is up to you. But me, Keith Tillett, I'm with her. And so I pray that as you prepare to vote this coming election, that you will be prayerful, that you'll be mindful of what's needed to be done. Remember what our foreparents fought for. Remember those wonderful members of past the Beaver Creek church that's now presently the Simon Temple Church, and everything that they did to make possible what we see today. We are standing on tremendous shoulders. And because we're standing on those shoulders, I know that they anticipate and expect that we will move not just the church, but that we'll move our people to a better and brighter tomorrow. Listen, God bless you. I could talk about this all day long because we need to talk about it. So vote, VOTE, vote. Please vote. Vote like your life depends on it, because it does. As a matter of fact, you need to make sure that everybody in your family, let me just drop this in your spirit, is registered to vote. Make sure all of your family members in the house, family members outside of the house, your neighbors, we need to knock on doors. We need to mobilize people. We need to get people to the polls because, again, it's a critical season for us, a critical time in the history of our nation. We thought that we had overcome and that we had moved forward. But when we're looking at what we're looking at now, my brothers and sisters, we are in trouble. And if we're not serious about voting, we're going to find ourselves back to where we were yesterday. So again, vote, 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 and vote like your life depends on it. I am Pastor Keith Tillett, and I am authorizing this message today. God bless you.